Let's watch some CNN.
You know, when you think about the heroics on Flight 93 on 9/11, you know, all those passengers standing up, rushing the cockpit and saving the Capitol. Had Todd Beamer or any of those others alone charged the cockpit, we would have probably a rebuilt Capitol today and a lot of casualties. But they all decided to do it together. And when you only have a few people speaking out, it's no doubt that that's not going to turn the ship. Everybody has to, particularly the leaders of the party.
Hatred for Donald Trump.
The lie continued on MAGA media, where justifying the rioters' anger became a common refrain.
These are not conspiracy theorists motivated just by lies. That's a bunch of nonsense that people want to tell us. These are people that understand first principles. They love freedom and they love free markets.
1 week later, the House voted to impeach President Trump for willful incitement of the January 6th insurrection.
My vote to impeach our sitting president is not a fear-based decision.
There's no excuse for President Trump's actions.
While some Republicans spoke in favor, once again, the majority of House Republicans sided with Trump, refusing to vote for impeachment.
The ayes are 232. The nays are 197.
10 Republicans breaking ranks.
But 10 Republicans did vote to impeach him. 3 of them you've heard from tonight.
I voted to impeach him because I think it's very clear, as has been public, that he provoked the violence that day.
I felt like I had no choice in the matter. As conservative Republicans, we are constitutionalists. We believe in the rule of law.
Are you surprised only 10 Republicans voted to impeach?
There was a point, probably a couple days before the vote, maybe a day before the vote on impeachment, where I thought we'd have hit 25 because I talked to 25 people. I look at those people that were going to vote for impeachment, and I recognize every one of them that ended up not voting that way. They always mentioned a concern for what it meant for their reelection.
Hi, everyone.
Congresswoman Liz Cheney was the third-ranking Republican in the House when she voted for impeachment because she was so concerned about where Trump's big
A lot like,
leading the nation.
hey, let's molest Chelsea Clausen, and Chad Boom could get his immunity taken away, and then everybody protecting a real military family that actually served, which is a bunch of bullshit. But you know, that's pretty funny. Let's go back to see what this bitch says.
When that threat of violence comes from a sitting president.
And we're going to have to fight much harder.
This will remain a cancer on our constitutional republic.
Cheney has become a leading critic of those who engaged in the big lie and attempted to subvert democracy, including House Republican leader Kevin McCarthy, who said this just 2 days after the election.
President Trump won this election, so everyone.
And Elise Stefanik challenged Cheney for her leadership post. Cheney is more conservative than Stefanik. Cheney had voted to support Trump policies more often than Stefanik. But Stefanik supports Trump's election lies. And Stefanik defeated Cheney for the
leadership.
Stupid shit, dude.
And I just simply
Either way,
How many of your Republican colleagues that
it proves my point. You can't take someone's immunity away because it's offered in court. It's offered in every court in America, and everybody knows it. So no matter whether you hurt another contracted person or don't, you're the one who set yourself up. So you're the one who should not harass people, and you're the one who are harassing who you call accusers of what made you victimized because you knew knowledge of the government that you could give up that would make you money.
elected officials who might know better